Happy October, everyone. This is Janet with the Juneau Public Library, standing outside a chartered little free library. Now, this structure has been in the library landscaping since the spring of 2021. However, there's a big, nice bow around this because we are officially announcing the opening of our little free library here on October 1st. Little free library, you might have seen them around. They're all over the United States, even all around the world. And we have a few in Juneau, and we're excited to be added to that number. So, how does the little free library work? Basically, if you look at our little placard here, take a book, share a book. So this is, you don't check these out from the library, open up the door, take a book. How will you know that that's a book that you took out of the this particular box? Our friends of the Juneau Public Library have embossed all those books with a gold seal that says Friends of the Juneau Public Library. Now, when you share a book, you do not need to return it here. If you take a book from this library, you may return it at any other little free library throughout the world. In fact, I encourage you to find some more, because wouldn't that be fun to take a Friends of the Juneau Public Library book and put it in a different little free library for others to enjoy. Now, you may put books back in here. We do have a friend of the library that checks this on a monthly basis and embosses anything that's been added new. We, of course, ask that the books that you do share are in good condition. What we want is great literature that we're sharing with our public. So, thank you, Friends of the Juneau Public Library, for yet another activity that you did that supports the Juneau Public Library. I am standing here next to a standard bred horse racing cart. Now, you have to use your creative picturing here, because this cart is actually propped up. When it is secured to a horse, it's actually down, and the jockey sits here in this seat, and then the horse has a harness, and those two bars are right alongside his or her belly. So, why do we have a horse racing cart in the library? I'll give you the answer. On Saturday, October 16th at 10 a.m., Derek, a standard bred racehorse, will be here with his owner, Amber Sawyer. And the reason Amber is doing the library circuit is because she's now a published author. Amber wrote a book titled Love to Race, and it's all about Derek Bromack N and his racing career. I can give you a few spoilers. Derek was born in New Zealand. New Zealand has a very active kart racing following. And Derek made it big, moved to the United States, and was a very successful racehorse in his day. Derek is now 21 years old and is retired, but lives outside of Burnett Corners, Wisconsin. So we, as Dodge County residents, have a famous horse in our midst. So on October 16th, not only will you get to meet Derek, you'll get to meet his current owner, Amber, who is also an author, and her friend Tammy, who illustrated the picture book that Amber wrote. Tammy is also a Dodge County resident. So we encourage you to come on out on the morning of Saturday the 16th. Bring a lawn chair. Most of that program will be outside. Amber will be bringing copies of her picture book and will be available, both author and illustrator, to sign if you'd like to purchase a copy of that book. Derek will be here. Lots of opportunities to pet Derek, maybe feed him a snack or two, and to ask Amber and Tammy some questions about horse racing in Wisconsin and throughout the United States. So we hope that we see you on that day. I'm going to walk over here. When you come into the library, make sure you stop and look in our glass display case. Amber, obviously she loves to write, has also written a poem titled The Tale of Derek. And if you're a Dr. Seuss fan, you can read that prose and kind of see the pattern and the semantics of her poetry and learn a little bit more about Derek. There's copies of articles about Derek when he was making it big in the racing circuit, newspaper articles, his horseshoes, Amber's helmet and racing jacket, things that Amber uses to change his horseshoes, just lots of things to look at. In fact, Amber was even interviewed years back when Around the Corner with John McGivern was being aired. There's even a segment about Derek and Amber in those archives. One of the reasons we're scheduling this program on October 16th is because we're kicking off the Friends of the Juneau Public Library's National Friends Week. The Friends is sponsoring this program, and we are thankful that we have an active Friends of the Library group that champions educational opportunities like this for our public. So make sure you thank a friend in the month of October. I'm standing here by the Friends of the Juneau Public Library hot beverage station. This was something in 2020 that we launched, and then the pandemic hit. So we took away our beverage station for almost a year. And we are reopening our beverage station. This is something that we as library staff will brew your hot beverage for you. And all the proceeds from our beverage sales go back to the Friends of the Juneau Public Library. Now, in the month of October, we have a featured flavored coffee of the month. No surprise here, it's pumpkin spice. But for you pumpkin spice lovers, this is definitely a good cup of coffee. If you're not a coffee drinker, or if you can't do pumpkin, it's just not your flavor, we also do have 4 other flavored coffees: Cinnamania, French Vanilla, Caramel Me Crazy, and Hazelnut. We also do have decaf coffee and regular coffee as well. And if you're not coffee lovers, we also have tea, we also have hot apple cider, and we also have hot chocolate. So as the days get a little cooler, where's your #1 stop for a nice hot cup of happy? It's the Juneau Public Library. Our prices are, your first cup is $1. But if you choose to get a refill, you're just covering the cost of the pod, and that's 50 cents. I don't know if you're going to find much cheaper coffee in the area. And it goes towards a great organization, the Friends of the Juneau Public Library. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. If you are out trick-or-treating on Sunday, October 31st in the community of Juneau, which I do believe is from 4 in the afternoon until 6 at night, make sure you add the Juneau Public Library on your route. The Friends of the Juneau Public Library will be outside the library, and we have a treat for you. Last year we used our candy delivery chute, and we plan on delivering your candy down the candy chute again this year. So come on out October 31st from 4 until 6 and get yourself a sweet treat from the Friends of the Juneau Public Library.
Hi, it's Miss Sarah, and I'm the children's person here at the Juneau Public Library, and I am here to tell you about our fun October happenings that we have going on. So first, we'll take a look at the little ones and we'll move on up. We've got a preschool story time this coming Monday, and we will have a special story time called Firefighters to the Rescue. So we have our local Juneau fireman coming. He's going to read you a story. So we'll do some stories, we're going to have some songs, some finger plays. He is going to talk to you about fire safety, and he will show you his gear, and then we will go out and take a look at the fire truck. So that will be a lot of fun. Our story that we're going to read, one of them is called Firefighter Frank, and we'll have that online for you to watch as well. So you access that through our Facebook or website. There will be a link where you can watch it if you can't make it to our in-person story time. So our story time will take place on Monday, October 4th at 11 a.m. and it's about a half hour, maybe a little bit longer, since we have a special guest coming to talk to us. And then there will be a fire truck craft kit to take home, all packaged up and ready to go. And so it'll just be some shapes that you glue on, and you'll make your own fire truck, and if you want you can add some flames and things like that. So if you can't make it in person, watch the story time online and pick up a kit at the library to take home with you. And then our next story times we do every other Monday. Our next one will be October 4th, or excuse me, October 18th, and it's called a Not Too Spooky Story Time. So we'll have some stories that won't be too scary. You can come in your Halloween costume if you have it ready. That's optional, but it would be fun to wear one if you can, and I will be in a costume too. Our story is going to be Creepy Carrots. So we hope you can make the in-person. This will be one of our stories, and if not, again, you can watch Creepy Carrots online. And then we're going to have a little kit. I don't have the Play-Doh in here yet, but you'll have a little tub of Play-Doh and some fun things where you can make your own monster. So that'll be the kit, that'll be our craft, and then that'll be the kit that you can pick up in the library too. Then we have, for the month of October, we also have a kids craft. And so for the kids, you can pick up a kit where you will be making a popsicle stick spider web and learning how to weave that on there, and you can make one of those. And then for the teens, we have this. So you will paint the canvas, you'll paint half of it black, and then you'll have some embroidery thread, and there will be instructions on how to do a stitch. It's like a back stitching, and it really isn't hard, but it is a lot of fun. So there will be some different templates for you to choose from, and I have a cat here, but we'll have like a bat and some other things that you can pick, so you can make it your own, and you can go this way or you could go this way, like with the bat. So that'll be fun. So this is for the teens, ages 13 through 17. The kids craft is ages 6 through 12. Then I wanted to also tell you about a fun thing that we're doing in the month of October. We received a donation of some carvable pumpkins, some artificial pumpkins. They're a good size. They're not this tall, but they're like your regular size pumpkin. And what we wanted to do with them is have a contest. So feel free to come into the library, pick up your pumpkin by Monday the 4th, and then you have about 2 weeks to create a character with your pumpkin. So we're not going to carve the pumpkins, but you're going to create like a book character with your pumpkin, so you can paint and add embellishments and things like that. And then return your pumpkin by the 18th. We'll have it on display at the library. And then we will choose some winners. We will have different categories, so up to ages 5, ages 6 through 12, ages 13 through 17, and then 18 and over. And we'll have it on display then, and then the winner will be announced on October 29th. And then you can come after at the end of October and retrieve your pumpkin, and it'll be yours to take home and keep. So we hope to see you when you're picking your pumpkin up, and we look forward to seeing a lot of fun and interesting book characters displayed on the top of our bookshelves. So that's what we have for October. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
Hello everybody, welcome to October. I'm Carla at the Juneau Public Library, and we've got a lot of fun things scheduled for you this month. First of all, starting the 1st of October, or today, we have a Croctober program. We are going to display some of our new crock pot cookbooks that we've ordered. We also are asking if you would like to share a crock pot recipe with us. We have cards available. Stop into the library and pick them up, or you can email them. We are going to assemble them all into a small booklet, and anybody can pick it up and share them. So the month of October, the whole month, we will be collecting crock pot recipes. Also in October, the 8th, we have our breakfast book club. This month we are reading The Widows. Now again, this is not a book club. Anybody can read the book and join the discussion. So don't feel like you are not part of the club, you can't come. Pick up an extra book at the library. We have plenty at the desk. This book, I've just started reading it, so I can't even really give you a good synopsis of it, but I'm going to read one of the reviews on the back. It's about two strong women become unlikely comrades to solve a mystery in this flinty, heartfelt mystery that sings of hawks and history, of coal mines, and the urgent fight for social justice. What I've read so far has been really good. I don't think it'll take me long to finish, but again, that is the second Friday of October, October 8th. Also in October, we are going to start crafting at the library again. We scheduled this. We're going to start having this program on the first Thursday of every month. We are going to meet from 1 to 2 for Crafternoon and 6 to 7 for Crafter Dark. And again, the first Thursday of each month. So welcome back to the library. Come on in and make a craft with us. This month we are making this small clip cup lantern pumpkin. It's got the small little light in the inside. It's a cute little decorative thing you can set out, and it's not real seasonal. You can have it out all fall. Again, that's my highlights for this month. We still have the puzzles available for Puzzle Exchange. It's getting colder out now. Everybody can start putting puzzles together again. So come on in and exchange a puzzle with us. And again, we've got lots and lots of new books on the bookshelf. So stop in and see what we've got available. And also feel free to make recommendations. We're always looking for what you like to read to add to our collections. Thank you.